Okay, so we're just going to go through each song part now. I've already done the intro, and there's already a video on it, but I'll just do it here now. So I'll do it first of all as a melody, just a simple line, embed it out and bring it out of the chord, and then I'll put the chord strums in, and then I'll do a separate video with just a demo play along. So we're going to go. First, you got to locate your note. G string. So the melody, 2 chord tones. Then this note, D note. I won't put any bends in, and you can decide on the fingering yourself. Use finger 3 there, or you can use finger 4. It helps you maintain the shape. And then all the way up and pull off. And pluck sideways to get the open string. That's that. Now, the thing is, if you strum where the chord strum, so it'll be tick tock tock tock, strum, 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 strum. You got the strums precede the line, so you end up with, and then the D chord. That's the recycling going in for the bin men tomorrow. You've got the strum precedes the line, so once you take your hand off the chord, the only string that carries on ringing is this. But you want to try and let it ring. But there's an illusion, because even though you separate the chord and the line, the listener thinks you're playing them together, playing chords while you strum your. There's a couple of little details about execution and whatever. It's quite hard to get from the D chord to your second note. That's going to take a lot of speed and effort. If you use your normal D fingering, because you're not in the A minor shape, but it's the same 3 notes. You notice that's the D note still ringing. Now, you can refinger it, it's really hard. So I can get that, I can go to like a D7 shape. Gives you a little bit more from here, sorry. You got the 2 notes ringing together, whereas here, I'm using 1 finger for both notes. These are the things that you can experiment with. I can only really show you the options. The other thing is you can cheat, and you'll get away with this unless you're playing to the Shadows Appreciation Society. It's much easier to play the second phrase out of the D chord than maintain the same shape. This is the way it goes on the record, which is the way I just showed. Goes to this C note, which isn't it's part of the D7 chord, not a D chord. But what you can do is we're using the arpeggio in A minor, and then putting a non-chord note on. We go to D. We just play the 2 notes in D. These 2 notes, instead of going to boom da, boom boom da, boom da, we go to boom da. It's the wrong note, but it's gone that quick that most people won't notice, and you get a better flow. So yeah, you decide. I'll play one and the other, and then the other one. So I don't have to break my D chord. This is the thing, it's like, you know, somebody might want to do it because they're like Hank Marvin's their favourite guitar player of all time, so you're going to spend time. But if you think, oh, I'd like to be able to impress people playing the shadows, this melody line inside chords, but you don't want to, you know, you have to make some effort, but there's little areas where you can cut corners. That flows much better than this. So you don't hear the resonance of the chords doesn't stay, yeah. So that's the only bit of advice that I can give for that one. Next will be just a play along stroke run through demo at different speeds.